Hello everyone and welcome again to STRI. Week 6 of the lockdown trial now. We've been in lockdown for 10 or 11 weeks now. The trial's been going for a while. And again, we've seen some interesting differences. The trial's running here at STRI on the trials ground at Bingley. Running it on behalf of Syngenta with support from ICL. Quickly to recap how it's structured, we've got it separated into 3 mowing regimes where we mow one block 5 days a week, one block 3 days a week and once a week. Within that we've got frequencies of Primo Max application where we've got no Primo applied at every 7 days, Primo applied every 50 growth degree days and Primo applied every 100 growth degree days. All that's going on at 0.4 litres a hectare, the recommended dose rate for golf greens. The growth degree days have been interesting. We've sailed past 100 growth degree days in the warm spring, so that's had its second application a couple of weeks ago, and we're coming towards the third application of the 50 growth degree day app as well, because things are moving quite quickly. Obviously the grass is growing quite quickly. The interesting thing, I think, from a national point of view, certainly in England, is the fact that we're playing golf again now, and golf courses are, to be fair, getting really busy. Certainly the ones that I've seen around here. Had really good feedback from golfers as well, saying that the courses are playing really well. Obviously the good weather's helped in that regard. But in response to that, with this trial was set up with low intensity management in mind, and as golf courses reopen and more people are playing on them, the intensity of the management programs have to increase as well. You can't get away with a low intensity management program if people are playing golf all the day, and that's certainly what they're doing now. So we've had to adapt this a little bit. The main thing has been the height of cut. We started off at 5 mil because we wanted to encourage plant health through that period of lockdown where there wasn't any play. Plant health was key for us. Now we've moved into a phase where play is very important, and we want to see playing quality and good playing quality on the surfaces. Therefore we've had to reduce the height of cut. On Friday it just came down to 3.5 millimeters, which I guess is probably a fairly standard height for a lot of golf greens. And what we're seeing in response to that on the trial area is that the area that gets cut once a week has gone a little bit off colour because it's been brought down to that lower height of cut with a bit of a jolt, and it's not really liked that. Whereas the areas that are cut 3 times and 5 times a week, certainly the area that's cut 3 times a week is looking pretty good today. So that's quite interesting. Other results from the trial are demonstrating that Primo's regulating the growth as we would expect it to, and we're seeing that from measurements of sward height and clipping yield, so that's good. But it's also, the Primo Max is also improving the evenness of the cut, which is helping with the playing quality aspect that we're looking for. So again, we're seeing really good, really interesting results coming through. Things are changing every week, and this week's big change really is the effect that the drop in the cutting height has had on the once a week mowing plots. I guess that's not rocket science for that to happen. We kind of could have predicted that, but it's very interesting to see it in the ground, and it's a good demonstration of why we're cutting more regularly to get better playing quality. So that's it for this week. Thanks very much for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week.